walk is going to take you 10 feet, that means it's accurate, because if it was basing that same measurement off of a flat distance, the flat line would be shorter than a circular one, because a circular one's taking you around the object rather than a straight line, which is shorter. It just doesn't, there's too many holes in it. Like, I like the idea and I like some of the theories on it, because I just love a good conspiracy theory. But the whole ice wall thing is, that's where they lose me mostly, is with the ice wall. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah.
Why don't they just come off the ground and just drive straight?
Well, most of that's for clearing different types of traffic. So, like commercial traffic, for instance, in a plane, they are instructed to fly at a certain elevation. Other planes, like military planes, private planes, things of that nature, they're told to fly at a different altitude, so that way the planes don't, hit each other. But I heard a really good point to that said, if the Earth was flat, okay, so like let's say you're flying from America to South America, and you're just flying. It would be, you basically would have to turn when you're going to South America if you're leaving America, because the globe would be flat, so you'd have to turn. You couldn't like make a straight line out of it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the point is, and one of the things that I heard is, when you fly to South America, you fly legitimately in a straight line. There's some slight turning involved, but that's because of obstacles that you have to literally fly around, which is unavoidable, which 100% makes sense. Is it true though? I don't know. It's so hard to know what's truthful anymore and what's bullshit. Like, is the Earth flat? I don't fucking know. I don't think it is, but and the biggest one is that so in baseball, who typically throws harder, lefties or righties? On average, statistically speaking, lefties they throw faster. It's a statistical average, and the reason for that average is because when a lefty throws a ball, he throws it with the curvature of the Earth, whereas somebody who's right-handed throws a ball, they have to throw, basically you're fighting the gravitation of the Earth. So it's variable. It's a slight variance, but it's a variance that's measurable, because people are crazy about baseball and they have to memorize and think of every number that has anything to do with baseball. So, and then my biggest thing too is, anybody who knows anything about shooting guns, is when you're shooting a rifle, you have to take the curvature of the Earth into effect when you shoot past about 400 meters, which is what, 700, 800 feet. So if you don't take that into consideration, you'll miss. If you're shooting anyway, yeah, but you're doing two pieces of math there, not one. One is for the fall. Actually, you're doing more than that, because then you have to take in the wind for account as well. And then you have to take the fall of the bullet, which is measured by bullet velocity, and then you have to take the curvature of Earth into compensation as well, depending on how far the shot is. The further the shot, the more it is, just like with bullet fall, like you said. They're both those are all measurements that snipers take. So if they're taking these numbers and they're fudging them or not making them or whatever the case may be, or if the Earth's flat, no sniper on planet Earth would ever be hitting a shot. They'd be missing constantly. And from what I know about top tier snipers, is most of them are pretty fucking good. I think I want to say there's maybe a dozen men on planet Earth that can shoot over a mile. And a mile's far. Anybody who tells you different doesn't know shit about shooting, because anything over anything over like 300-400 meters, which is, you know, that's like an eighth of a mile, then you still gotta do math. And some of the newer scopes too that come out, they actually automatically do all of that for you. Some of them, which I think is cheating. But green building. Yeah, I love me a good conspiracy theory. I just don't like the thought in my own brain that the Earth could potentially be flat. My brain doesn't like it for whatever reason.
Well, I've heard a lot of people flying that have made emergency stops, and they were where they
Shouldn't be, but that could also come down to weather fucking them up, or them being a bad pilot, or them legitimately just like, how often do people fuck up driving directions in cars? Now let's do that same fuck ups and put planes and elevation and wind velocity, put all that into the mix too. Chances are there's going to be some fuck ups. Doesn't mean it's going to happen a lot, but it is going to happen. Yeah. Water tower, you said? Copy. Yes, there is. I downed him. If you float in on him, you can get him. He's down in the tower. Yeah, I don't know what floor he's on, but he's definitely up there, and he hasn't died yet. Yeah, self-revive down here, ammo. Got lots of good shit down here. Yeah, you're going for Lodi first. Got Michelangelo and shit landing behind me. Somebody's landing on Reaper. You get yourself reviving shit. Cappy. We'll go for ammo. Did you get that ammo box?
Yeah, I got that.
It seemed like a lot of bullets to put that guy down. Okay, where should we go? Engineering? Well, that gas is a-coming, boy. Fire sale's over, and I don't even think I took advantage of it. So far, I own engineering roof. Yeah, you guys should make your way over here. I'm gonna need the backup here in a few minutes. Everything's gonna be coming from prison.
I don't even see anybody.
I'm killing them pretty quick. Gas mask back here.
I found it.
2 other teams, 5 other guys. A lot of them are straight in front of us here. Dropping a precision on their face. Downed one of them. It's gonna end at Pax's house.
Got a guy way back here.
Copy.
Got a guy here.
Oh, watch out.
I get you, bro. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I get you.
And that's all she wrote, baby. I'm pretty sure my prox mines did the work. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Yep. Yep, go proxy. Go proxy. See, this is what a prox mine's supposed to do. Boom, motherfucker, with your all perks. With your all perks.
That tells you that them other guys are cheating.
100%. Suck a dick, Beezies.
There shouldn't be a perk that outruns a fucking tactic.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense.
Zero fucking sense.
Yeah, what do you have your fucking camouflage on that makes you invisible to fucking explosives and shit? Like, what the fuck sense does that make? Well, at least we won one. Shit. How'd we do? I did killer, you did team objectives, you got 10 and 7, nice, nice. And you got 0 redeploys, which means you died a lot. I got 27 and 25. I'll take that. Nice. I'll take it.
Yeah, I died over with your blood.
Right, and right when we get our 3rd teammate too. You notice how that helped a little bit. Oh, itchy, itchy, itchy. Make that itch.
So the one thing that I had watched a thing, this guy was flying out of Japan or China,
Uh huh.
and you know, if you were leaving Japan, China, going to LAX, where would you think you're gonna fly?
You're gonna go east.